All right, we are back. I am with Michelle from Wings for Recovery. I happened to meet Michelle today. I've had her as my friend, but I've never really spoken to her until I reached out to her because there was a certain tragedy with a boy by the name of Josh Piazza. He was a victim of road rage, and he died on his motorcycle. So I spoke to his mom, and I spoke to his mom, and we all reached out. They're doing some stuff for him, and I was speaking more to Michelle, and she had a special story to tell that I usually never go on the whim with these, but I said, let's do a. I wanted people to know what you do. So, what is it that Wings for Recovery does?
Well, Wings for Recovery is what we do is we give medical equipment to and supplies to people that cannot afford it, or their insurance doesn't cover it, or or they or they just have no money for insurance. We had first started kind of doing just veterans, but then we saw the need was out there for so many people that we completely opened it up for so many. How it became a Wings for Recovery thing. We are Wings, the number 4 recovery. When we first started this, we had done a benefit for a gentleman that had GBS, which is Guillain-Barré syndrome, and his name is Mark Gazelle. So he is kind of our first of our wingies that we did this for. And at that event, we had a huge um, team together, wing team together that we all worked very diligently with. We had Karen Brooks, we had Michelle Sutak, we had Linda Stevens, we had Sue, so many people. I can't even begin to tell you how many people we had involved in this. But we had an event, and we ended up raising about $16,000 to $17,000 for this gentleman to help him through his through the Guillain-Barré syndrome, which is he kind of just woke up one day and he was paralyzed, and he's a biker in our biker community. To this day, the Wings for Recovery, still we spread our wings and we still check with him and we make sure he's doing okay to the best that we can. He is actually one of our wingers, and he's part of our team now. And he is a voice that goes out and talks to people that have GBS type illnesses. So if I've reached out to him twice, and he's talked to 2 separate people about their child and themselves having the GBS syndrome. And so he's just been a lifesaver. That's Mark Gazelle. But after we had this benefit, we decided to continue on and try to do something once or twice a year. And so we went ahead and made it a nonprofit. We just recently got our nonprofit 501c3. We're very excited about that. And we have a webmaster now who does a lot of our work, and he's excellent. So we got a website, which is Wings for Recovery. Again, it's the number 4, wingsforrecovery.org. And it tells you about what our mission is and what we do and how we help people. A lot of the people that we do reach out to, or I reach out to quite a bit, is following Eye on TV. We see that there's so many motorcycle accidents that happen that I will immediately reach out and say, listen, if you need any medical equipment, or when you send this person home or anything like that, please reach out to us. Don't go buy anything, and reach out to Wings for Recovery first. Here's my phone number. I give it out there to them. I put it out there on their Facebook post of asking for prayers for their loved one that was hurt. And I tell them, reach out to us. We can get you lift recliners. We can get you a motorized wheelchair, we can get you all the different kind of things that you need, and don't go out and buy it, especially if you have no insurance or if your insurance will not cover some of the things. We work hand in hand with 50 Legs because a lot of our motorcycle accidents do.
Steven.
Huh?
Steve. We work with Steve.
Steve,
He's
yes, I work. As a matter of fact,
awesome.
he reached out to me yesterday because a gentleman's son who had a bad car accident, he needed a stair lift, and we picked up two stair lifts, and we're going to meet with this gentleman and give him the stair lifts. And he's also working with a young kid that's coming down from Maine, and we're working with them and giving them a ramp tomorrow night. They're coming to pick it up that we had taken apart, and a veteran donated. One veteran donated a lift wheelchair to another veteran, and now we are taking the wooden ramp that they had. We're giving it to the mother and their son to put up at their house.
Oh my
Um,
God,
and
that's beautiful.
and we just got
So,
that out of, I love St. Pete. We just found that on that. So I said, please, reach out to us. Please get a hold of us.
what
And
is your number? What is your phone number so I can go ahead and put it up on the screen?
yeah, our phone number is 209-815-5555. Very hard.
209
81
815
5555. Five fives at the end.
555. Let's go ahead and put this up. I'm gonna flash it on the bottom of the screen so it can just keep flashing through, and we're gonna go ahead and flash it right there. Wings for Recovery.
Yeah, it's a
So,
number four. It's a number 4 on Wings for Recovery. They won't find us if they put in the FOR. So if you can fix that correction there on that Wings number 4 Recovery,
okay,
because they'll get a
okay, Wings.
I got the FOR.
the number 4
Okay,
Recovery.
4. Okay, 4.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Save. Bang. Show. How's that?
Perfect. Perfect.
All right. We'll leave it up there while you're talking so they can know basically who you are and how to reach out to you, because they're going to see this this clip is going to keep playing afterwards, and a lot of people will see it. We like to do beautiful things for people, and my son is trying to fight to sleep so bad. He's over here sticking his head out trying,
Children.
but that's babies. I love my babies. But we like to expose a lot of the stuff and a lot of beautiful things that people are doing because we're based on a positive notion. I met you because let's talk about that.
Shannon. Yes.
Uh,
Shannon
Shan-
and Josh.
Shannon and Josh, Shannon Turner, Josh Turner, Josh Piazza. It was all over the news. He just passed away Friday. Now the situation was with him. It was a road rage incident. Um, I had reached out for her. We had tried to figure things out. Now, there was two kids, two siblings in a truck. They're like 30 years old.
Yes.
They literally mowed him down. They ran him down. They killed him. They put him in the hospital and he passed away. And this mother, as a father or mother, the first thing that would be going through my mind, I'm going to kill these guys. I'm going to get them killed. I'm going to do, she is praying to the Lord Jesus. She is doing God's work. She is staying positive. All she speaks of is God and the Lord Jesus. And, she is so humble. My heart is breaking for this mother. No mother should have to bury their children. No mother. And these crazy kids, 30 years, you think at 30 years old, they got hit with murder and attempted murder. No. They got hit with the brother got hit with a first-degree murder charge, and the sister that was in the car with him got hit with a second-degree murder charge. They're finished. They're going down. Hopefully, they don't go easy on them, because they killed them. They literally ran them down. And this mother has to go through all this, and she's having, I think, a candle vigil on the 16th. She's from Largo. She reached out to Fran, and unfortunately, in the law, from what I'm hearing, if you're a victim of road rage, the insurance won't cover you. The insurance won't cover you.
Wow.
You have to go and have to answers. But what do these two thug kids have? These two thug kids don't have anything to go after. They're just two crazy kids from the streets. They ain't got no homes. They ain't got, and if it was, it's really, really sad. And we're going to do a story on this woman's love, for her child. And the things that's happened, and that's not fair. That's not fair. Your child gets run over on purpose. The kids are in jail finding that now the insurance don't want to even take care of you
Yeah,
because of a
that
law.
I didn't realize that part of it. I do know that when the brother and sister were egging him on, and then kind of rammed him over into the road into the other lane,
They
and
ran into an oncoming truck.
yeah, it's on
And
oncoming truck.
that's a bad part about it. That's the bad part about it. So we don't like in the magazine. Like I said, I wanna do something positive. I want to put a story about what happened, and a story about how you dealt with this, because let me tell you how she dealt with it is way different of how other people would deal with it, you know. And maybe she can inspire somebody that this happened to, not to commit suicide, not to go out and do something bad to the person that did these heinous crimes to you, and finding in your heart to forgive, because
Yeah.
forgiving is the hardest thing to do. You
She
know,
didn't
it's
she didn't
hard.
give up on God. She she
She
she
didn't.
he he was her pillar then, and she leaned on him even more. And if you follow her on her podcast and stuff, she is she speaks it, and she talks about how Josh would have wanted this too. How, I mean, that he would have wanted his mother to go on and to forgive, and and I'm sure there's still so much more. Um,
There is a lot. There is a
yeah,
lot. We spoke about a lot, and she is. Let me tell you, my heart. She is such an inspirational woman that she will earn those pages on that magazine with what she has done with her life and what she is doing now. She is such an inspiration that's what I want to bring forth for the public. Like I told her, look, we can have women half naked on the magazine. We can, if it's not bloody and glory, it doesn't sell.
yeah,
Listen, you know what? I don't care. I want inspirational. I want positive. I want beautiful things. I want to help the community. That's what I've been doing all my life, and that's what I want this magazine to be. We want to help people, and like bringing you on. I didn't know you did Wings for Recovery, and that you were helping people like this. And you're such a sweetheart. I was like, come on, let's go on. Let's go do a video. Let's talk about it. So that's why I wanted you to talk more about it and let the people know out there what you're doing. Let's put a face behind these Wings for Recovery. You deal with Steve. I mean, that guy right there is amazing. That
he,
guy, he still has to autograph the front page of my magazine because him and Hulk Hogan were on it. And I got Hulk Hogan's autograph, but I don't got his. Okay, he was a professional wrestler at one time.
he
He's
was,
awesome. Man. He was a professional wrestler, yes.
yeah.
So Steve, yeah, Steve 50 Legs, and he has helped so many people. God bless him. God
Yes, he
bless
really
him.
does. And like I said, he and I have worked a little bit together on that. Like he calls me up and says, "Hey, do you have a wheelchair? Do you have this?" And I was like, "Hey, can you go out and talk to this person?" And what is so amazing is that before I even read on the one post on just recently, there was a child, a kid that had lost his leg in a motorcycle wreck, and she posted the mother posted something on I Love St. Pete, and I didn't go down the tread, and I just immediately said, Steve Chamberlain, please get a hold of him, 50 legs. And I put the link on there, how she could, I said, go in there and fill out an application, and, and they will give you a call. And, and then as I went down through there was like 50 other people saying, Steve Chamberlain, Steve Chamberlain. So
Oh no,
yes,
he's a beast. He's a beast. He's a
yes,
beast. You should have seen. I went back to a couple of the past clips on YouTube of him wrestling. How he used to take off that leg and it was awesome. He used to go at it, man. He was no joke. That guy's still no joke. And you know what he does, man? What he does has helped so many children and people. God bless him. I love
yes.
Steve. I love me some Steve, man.
And
Uh,
he's been a really big supporter to us, and I appreciate him. And he tells people about us, shares the Wings for Recovery, and a lot of people will donate items to us. Like for example, we have 5 to 11 very nice, very expensive motorized scooters, but they bring them to us with no batteries. So, here we are, an organization just starting out. We have no money coming in. So we are waiting when people do donate stuff, it automatically goes to those batteries. And then we turn around and we get that out to a veteran that needs it, or we get it out to another gentleman down the road that I know that we got to get one to him in Pinellas Park. And I've got like 3 or 4 people that need these, but we're waiting for, donations to come in for these batteries So so we can get these up and running and get them out to people, and then make room for more to come in.
Well, the number's right there. If anybody wants to go ahead and help donate some batteries for, you can call Michelle at that number on the bottom and get some of these wheelchairs going so they can give them to some people that need them.
Thank you.
That would be awesome. I mean, that would be a great contribution. It's also a tax write-off, right?
Yes,
Because you are an actual 501c3
correct.
organization, nonprofit organization, and you can go ahead and just order the batteries from Amazon and have them sent to her, and they could just put them in these things. That's a great donation, man. You know, you'd be helping an elderly person or something. Um, so basically, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. So, what other operations do you got coming? That's coming recently that you got, like events or anything? You got anything planned?
Yes, we actually, well, we just completed two. We had a motorcycle awareness poker run, and then we had an event for NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. We just had that last weekend over at Quaker State. And then coming up in November, we're doing Toys for Tykes. We're donating baskets, raffle baskets to John Sullivan and TJ Sutton and Steve Chamberlain.
TJ.
Yep. Yes. All of that. The three of them are putting this on, and there might be some other. Joe Lambert, they're doing it at Mr. Joe's off the beach. That's happening, and we'll be doing baskets to give that to Lifting Hearts so they can have baskets out there. And then later on, we have the Toys for Tots Christmas Gala. That is December 10th. That is going to be in off the top of my head, I can't remember, but I do have it on my Facebook page, and I'm global, so anybody can. I'm not private; everybody can go in and see my Facebook page under Michelle Renee Sutak. But and I'll post it again. But we have a Toys for Tots Christmas Gala that we had the Marine come in from the local Marines from here come in, and it is Marine Corps sponsored, so it's not we're legit, and this will be our third one, and then of course we have the Suncoast Brotherhood toy run that we'll be doing, and we do baskets and stuff for that to raffle off at the end. But of course, that's one of the largest. That is the largest Christmas toy run around.
Oh yeah.
And I think Birch has one too. But
Yeah,
ours is so fun and family and just a lot of good people out there. And
it's not about. I mean, a lot of people in this community have a lot of differences. But when it comes to children and it comes to doing beautiful things, it's time to put those differences aside. I may not like this point, I may not like that one, but I'll tell you one thing: when they're doing something beautiful, you got to give credit where credit is due and tell them, "Hey, man, look at that! Look how beautiful! Look what he's doing! Look at this!"
Yes.
And that's the bad part about this world today. A lot of people hold grudges, and they a lot of internet drama, a lot of crap. So you don't want to get involved in stuff like that. You want to support. What I want to do for you as well, if you got flyers, you got my Facebook, you got my PMs, send me the flyers of all these events that you're having so I can go ahead and post them and share them. We love to
I will also get with Tampa Homeless Outreach, Thomas Brown. I'm sure you know Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
From the outreach.
He has two big events that come up too.
All right,
Getting
Tell
food.
them to hang out.
The same time Fran does her most beloved thing that she loves the most is the food drives. He does his, and we give turkey dinners to families that are that may need that extra turkey and not extra turkey, but need a turkey or some type of food, but for Thanksgiving. And then also he does the toy drives, the toy ride, the Tampa Homeless Outreach toy ride. And so between Wings for Recovery and the Live Red Foundation, which is Tracy Del Vecchio, she's my vice president of Wings for Recovery. She's a huge supporter in that. And her Live Red Foundation is her daughter was a student over at the Seminole High School and was killed by a drunk driver on May 31st back in 2017, I believe was the date. And, so we do a lot of awareness and about not drinking and driving and all of that stuff.
Yes, please do not drink and drive. Please, take an Uber home. I'll pay for your Uber if you're too drunk to drive.
It's so simple.
Please, man. So simple. You destroy your life because you're going, when you kill somebody and you're driving, that's automatic 12 years in prison for vehicular manslaughter. That's what they're gonna hit you with if you kill somebody while you're drunk driving. And if you get
You-
caught and you don't kill nobody, it's like three, four, $5,000 in fines and a suspension on your license. I say forever, never ending. You
I
know,
think somebody said like 72 or 75 years it's on there. But I will tell
horrible.
you, I will. What I did forget to say that you're talking about the kids on those toy rides for the Suncoast Brotherhood. We give it to the foster kids in the Pinellas County area, and then we also have Pasco collecting too. Suncoast Brotherhood chapters up there. So we're all one big chapter, but it's all for the foster kids too. That that have
Absolutely.
don't have a Christmas like we do.
No, they don't have a Christmas. It's very hard for a lot of these children. I remember when I was little, my mom used to take me to the church to get me toys and stuff like that because, she was a single mom on welfare. We would be lining up to get government cheese because we didn't have no food, and that's why I don't like that yellow cheese to this very day because she'll make cheese soup, cheese sandwich, she'd get these big blocks of cheese and she'd feed me cheese for the whole week. So I don't want to look at that yellow cheese no more.
Yeah,
But that and or the guy, the meat man that comes around with the cases of sausage, she'll make sausage soup, sausage this, sausage for the whole week. But that's all she could afford, you
but
know.
yes,
And big pots of rice and beans with a little tiny bit of meat. She didn't even have that much money, but she did the best way she could, and she tried. And God bless her, man. Moms are. She was just my super mom, and I love her. I miss her.
God bless.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
a lot,
I miss her. You
that
know,
a lot.
I yeah, I mean, so anyway, speaking of Fran Haas, let me go ahead and go to one of these little commercials for her so
Right.
we can go ahead and let everybody know um, one of the main people that we all support and love. If you do get into an accident, please call Fran. Please call Fran if you get into an accident. So here we go.
Amen.
When I started practicing law, I never wanted to work in a high rise. I wanted an office that my clients would feel comfortable and welcome. Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights. Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
All right. So yeah, that's Franny.
I love that
Hello.
commercial, by the way. That's a great commercial.
Isn't it? Isn't it? We got some more that we're bringing in. I got to download them for the next. I was getting ready to do that tomorrow, but I have a bunch of meetings with some new places. So I see Sarah. I see everybody. What do you call it?
Com-
Sending in other comments. Yeah,
Comment. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I will look for you on October 16th over at Shannon's thing at the vigil, and I want to definitely get you all those flyers that you inquired about and asked about. We want to get those to you.
Yeah, we travel throughout the whole entire state. So our magazine is statewide. So we give what I'm trying to do is get out the word. I'm not necessarily a writing group or any. I'm just a magazine. I support all the writing groups. I support all the MCs and people like yourself that are doing wonderful things. And I'm just like a multimedia outlet for sport bikes. We specialize in sport bikes. Um, we're the only one in the state that does dirt bikes, sport bikes, quads, jet skis, stuff like that. Then we got our sister uh, magazines that my friend Anthony Ciancini from Full Throttle Magazine, and then we got Ron Galletti from Born to Ride Magazine. They do all the crack. They do all the choppers and the Harley Davidson and the boom 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 and the fire and the rock and roll and all that's that they with that, man. They got that under control.
Yeah.
So we
Right
love them
now.
and we work with them all the time. Different demographics. We try to do something different than everybody else. My following is power sports. Their following is as a different following. It's cruisers and stuff like that. So we try to can't mix the two. We've
That's
tried.
right.
It doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work, but we can make it work. One of these days we will. I promise you. I won't stop trying. Two wheels are two wheels, man. Come on, guys.
2, 3, and 4. All wheels. Every time, like when we do poker runs, we always say all wheels are welcome.
Here from Hell's on Wheels too. Look, there you go. Oh, Hell's on Wheels. On Two Wheels crew. That's the process right there. That's a friend of mine right there. Hi guys. So yeah, everything's coming up on the screen. I'm learning this program more and more every day, and it's amazing. What I can have up to 10 people on this thing. I love this program. And but as far as everything, there you go. Look at that. Hello, Wings. Are you about that recovery?
Wings for Recovery. What was that?
Are you about that recovery? I don't know. That's Hell's on Wheels.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Hell's on Wheels. The crew, the two crew, they custom build special bikes and stuff up there, and they build bikes for children to race on, like little mini bikes and stuff like that. And they
That's
do
wonderful.
charity stuff for kids. Yeah, a lot of charity stuff for the kids. Good people there, and they're up there somewhere in I think, where you guys out of the process. I know you're up there, but at a Bradenton or something like that. But anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and end this with a video. This
Well, wait a minute. Before you end it, I have one more thing.
yes,
The
say it
toy
all. Everything.
collection time, we will also Wings for Recovery's toys. We usually would give a lot of them to Suncoast and to Thomas, but a majority of our toys this year, we're going to be taking them over to Fort Myers and to Ingleton and Naples, down in that area that needs it. So not Naples, but I mean, yeah, Naples. Yeah. So I just wanted
Yeah.
just to say,
So
I just
Michelle,
wanted,
you can call Michelle at Wings for Recovery. The number's right here on the screen. Please get a pen, jot it down, help them out. They got some wheelchairs there that see some veterans need right now, and they just don't have the batteries for these wheelchairs to be able to donate it. Come on, give those people a call. You don't have to give nobody money. Just go on Amazon, ask her what kind of batteries they are, and order the batteries and have them shipped to her house. So this veteran or this person that can't walk, it could be a grandmother, it could be a grandfather, help the lady out. I'm gonna do my part as well. I always do my part. Um,
well, God
and help
bless.
them out. No, hell yeah, help them out. See, we had an event a long time ago when I first started the magazine. It was for an autistic child. My friend Popeye adopted this child. He was autistic. They was burning him with cigarettes, locking him in the closet, beating him, all that stuff. And this child, the parents, you know what happens to evil people like that? They overdosed. The devil put his hand there and took those people where they belonged, right straight to hell. So my friend adopted this child, and he didn't have much for the child. They didn't know what they were gonna do, and it's been about 3 years already. So we did a huge event, and we raised about 5,000, 6,000, something like that for those people. We had about over 3,000 something people there. When we do events for good causes like this for children and stuff like that, my events have never had less than 3,000 something people. Never, ever. And we just recently did one, and we didn't have many people. I didn't, because it was, we did it at the wrong place, at the wrong, we wrong demographics. We didn't study it right. So basically, what we got to do is go back to the drawing board, and it's like I said, the last event that we did, we did it at a place where they play country music and rock music. We brought Spanish music in there. Those people were like, "What are you doing?" That's like, if you, like I said, if you go to Copacabana and you play rock and roll and country music, those Spanish people are like, "What are you doing, man? Get that down." So we tried to do something new, and we have to think with the demographics. We have to think with everything that works. Like I said, my events don't fail, but you know what? In order to succeed, you must fail. You must fail. You will fall. You gotta crawl, then you start walking, and you're gonna fall a couple of times before you get it right. And I take my failures as a learning experience. And just because you failed once, don't stop. Keep going, kill it. Do what you gotta do. Don't make no excuses. You messed it up. There's no excuse. To me, there's no excuse. I can blame it on whoever I want, but there's no excuse. I
Yes.
messed it up. There it is. But that's what happens in life. I mean, like I told you, you do beautiful things, right? The devil will always try to attack you. He will always try to deter you from doing what you really need to do, and these beautiful things you do, because that's what happens in life. He's gonna throw something at you. But you know what? You got the most powerful God with you. Amen to that. And he ain't gonna defeat you guys. You guys are gonna keep going, keep moving, doing your thing, you know, because God is good. It's great.
God is great.
God is great. So the little child that we did the event for, this is what the event looked like. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say my goodbyes to you because I'm gonna cut the clip right after this thing ends, this video, and so people can see basically what that turnout was for that little boy. You're gonna see a picture of him, and that's when I launched my magazine. When I first launched the magazine 3 years ago, and it was crazy. Now we're even more powerful and stronger than ever.
That's great.
Yeah, we're even more powerful and stronger than ever within the sport bike community. We're very powerful. Right now we just united a whole bunch of other groups, and we're all coming together even more. So it's getting there's a movement going on, and I'm loving it. But here we go, Michelle. You
God
are
bless.
the bomb. Please call Wings for Recovery at 209-815-5555 and help this lady out. Grab them some batteries for those wheelchairs so they can go ahead and donate it to an elderly person or a person that can't walk that really, really needs it. They got the wheelchairs already, so they need help, man. Let's help them out. I'm gonna try to help them out too, and we're gonna work. We all work together, man. You know, and God is good. And remember, like I said, it's all a tax write-off. Michelle can give you a receipt. You can write it off at the end of the year and get your money back in your taxes. Okay, she's a 501(c) nonprofit organization. Wings for Recovery. Love you guys. All right, so here's the video, and then I'm out.
Wide open on the court, Causeway fresh off the highway. Stunting with no hands moving out the way. Only seeing tunnel vision, adrenaline rush right off the speed. The whole game behind me getting litty, why'd I take the lead? Florida rider dies a way of life we live and feeling free. In a better place in the chapter, I'd rather be, you hear me? When life starts to act like a bit and stress me out, I grab the bike and hit the road and let it out. Oh yeah, Florida rider die runs through my veins. You can tell when you see us at the track or on the fast lanes. Come check the vibe on how we roll, come ride with us. It's an affair, she's my mistress, it's just a nitrous. Popping clutch, doing a century, we will ride or die. However, we never ride faster than the angels fly. Florida ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die.
Crazy day. Our bracelets, we scanned everybody, give them a bracelet for favors and masks and stuff. Our bracelets are indicating close to 3,790 people have showed up, close to around 900 bikes, and it was good. It was a humongous turnout for this boy. He was an autistic boy. We raised some money for him. The child was beaten and abused by his parents. His parents were drug addicts, and my friend adopted the child, so we wanted to do something nice for that child. So, I mean, they did good. So many people come over here talking about support live. I mean, just how they support our magazine and our causes and everything that we do for the bike community. That finally, they say finally, a sport bike magazine. Finally, I don't open it up and, you know, it's my taste, what I want, what I like, car shows, power sports, jet skis, boats. We're doing custom cars. I mean, everything. But mainly what we focus on is a lot of sports bikes and power sports. So it's awesome. I'm loving it, man. It's a success. Contact me so we can go ahead and put some magazines in your shop. The magazines Florida Ride or Die magazine is free. You can also see the digital copy on FloridaRideOrDie.com. We provide that service to the community and let our sports bikers and our fans and everybody out there have some good readable material, nice clean readable material. So every biker, every person that we put in there, females, otherwise, whatever, they're all bikers. Ride, everybody that rides. We do interviews with live people that are just normal people like me and you that ride. Call me at 727-944-6961, or they can email me at Florida Ride or Die magazine at yahoo.com. We have close to 22,000 members. I also teamed up with one of the largest groups on Facebook. Another one besides mine is Florida Ride or Die. And we also hooked up with Motor Riders Universe, which has about 192,000 members. It's one of the largest in the world. So the reach is long, very long. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die.